Okay, so what is up guys, it's me PSX Pro, and today's video I'm going to be teaching you how to solve the Windmill Cube. And this video is the introduction to a 3x3 shape mod. And the reason why I'm going to be teaching this because there are a lot more other Rubik's Cube, it's not just a 3x3 and other ones. There's also shape mods. And this specific video I'm going to be teaching is about 3x3 shape mods. Now 3x3 shape mods are pretty much is like a 3x3 right here, except that the shapes are different, as you can see. Now there are other 3x3 shape mod variations such as like the axis cube and the windmill cube, which is right here I have, and also the Fisher cube, which I don't have one unfortunately. So I'm only going to teach you the windmill and the axis cube. Now there's also another one which is called the mirror cube as well, which I'll also teach that one in the future. But anyway, so this right here, the windmill cube, it's basically, like I said, it's just a 3x3, except the shape is a little bit different, as you can see. It looks, if you hold it like this, it doesn't really look like 3x3, but when you rotate like 45 degrees, then you might know what it looks like. So it does look similar to this one right here. And to solve any 3x3 shape mods, we're going to be using the exact same algorithm just as the regular one right here. And it's going to do the same to the axis cube, Fisher cube, and the mirror cube. But for this tutorial, I'm going to be teaching you this windmill one right here. And without further ado, let's get into it. And one note, the reason why this cube is called windmill cube is because look, if you do like this and do that, it looks like a windmill right here. It looks pretty cool, doesn't it? And some people like to do like this, so it makes it look like a checkerboard pattern, which makes it look even more awesome. So yeah, so that is the windmill cube. So as you can see, I got my cube scrambled up, and it does look pretty crazy. And one thing about 3x3 shape mod is this is also called a shapeshifter, which means it looks like it turns regularly, but it turns in a different direction, and it kind of messes up your brain a bit. But we'll do things slowly, since this is probably a new cube to everyone as well, so just don't try to rush. We're gonna do slowly as we can. But anyway, so now to solve this is we're going to be using the same step as we did from 3x3. So the first step is we're going to be solving the white cross, which is pretty much like this right here. So we're going to solve the white cross, and to solve it is pretty much the same. So all you just have to do is just find a white edge with one color right here. So in this, for instance, I found a white and a red. And what you want to do is now it's one difference is for the centerpiece is you can tell by the shape right here. It's sometimes it can do like this, like this, and this. The trick you want to do is you want to line up the edge so that it has the same proportion as the center. Since like for instance this one, I know it's gonna be the same proportion as this. Since when I rotate it, it's perfectly balanced, so it's like that. And once I think it's lined up, I just move it to the top, and there you go. Piece is lined to the white center, and you're going to do the exact same thing to the blue center, orange center, and the green center. So let's go find the blues one, which is right here. So I'm going to move it to the top and move it out of the way and move it down. And I know this is going to be the same proportion as this. You see, when I line it up, it matches. And once I think it's matched, I rotate it to the top, and boom, that's connected. And let's see. Okay, so here's the other one. So it's in the right spot, but it's full. It's not oriented correctly. So to fix this is you rotate it 180 degrees, move out of the way, and turn this. And if you think it looks like it's about to match, you put it in, and if it works, you just move it down. And there you go. That lines up. And we're gonna do the same thing to the green side. So I'm gonna move it up, move it out of the way, and move it down. And if I try to put it in, it's not the same proportion. They are in the same color, but we want to fix the center in the correct spots. So I'm gonna move it out, this edge out of the way, fix it, move it down, put it in, and see if that lines up. Move it back to the center, and look, there we go. We got the whole white cross, just like on the 3x3. All right, now that you got the white cross, we're ready for the next step. Okay, so the next step is we're going to be solving the white corners, just like these corners right here. And to do that, we're going to rotate it, we're going to actually put it like this way and look for the white corners on the bottom. In this case, I found the white and orange, so what I will do is I'm going to line it up right here. Once it matches up, we're going to be doing the algorithm for it, and the algorithm for this is right prime, D prime, down prime, right, down, right prime, down prime, right, and down. And keep doing that algorithm again until it goes up to the top. And oh, okay, so apparently I didn't put it in the right spot, so it actually has to go this way. So sorry about that. Now there is a shortcut you can do this algorithm to put the white corner. You can do like this, which is down prime, right prime, down, and right. And see that goes in. So we got the orange corner matches up with the edge piece, so that's in good proportions. And okay, so we found a blue one. Again, I'm going to do the same shortcut algorithm like what we did to the orange. So it's like this, move this down, move it back here, and boom, that goes in. Okay, so that place, and okay, so I found another corner piece, which is the white and the red. And then we're going to do the familiar right prime, D prime, right, and down, and then do that again. Sorry. And there you go, that puts it in like that. Okay, and we have the last one. It's in the, so it's in the spot, but we need to flip it. Do the algorithm again. And there you go. Now, unfortunately, I didn't have to do the last down move, but for beginners, I recommend you do the last down move. Just to be safe. Alright, and anyway, so we got the first layer completed, so now we're going to be solving the second layer, just like this one right here. Alright, now we're going to be solving the second layer. And to solve the second layer, like I said, is exactly the same for the 3x3. Now, the difference with the second layer is, instead of having two colors on the edge pieces, you only have one color. And these are not like the these are more like shapes, as you can see. There's like a rectangle and, you know, all kinds. Now, there are two cases for the edge pieces. One is you can have the edge piece, like this blue one right here, stands up, or you can have a case where it's lay flat down. And I'll show you the algorithm for this one in just a second. But first, we're going to be focusing on the this one where this one stands up. So if you have a case where it stands up, you're going to be doing this algorithm. And this algorithm is exactly the same algorithm from what we did right here, where this piece, edge piece over here, but we have to do the algorithm to the right side. So the algorithm for that is up, right, up prime, right prime, up prime, front prime, up, front. And see, that goes in. And let's see here. Okay, so I found another one right here, which is the orange. So I'm gonna place that in. And this one's still sitting up, so we're gonna be doing the same algorithm. Alright, that goes in. Alright, now I'm going to be showing you a case where if this edge piece was laid down. What I mean by laid down is like this. And there's like a little ledge right there. Like, see how it's hanging right there? This one stands up, so there's no ledge. as you can see. So this one is tucked in, but we're gonna be focusing on this one. So if you have this case right here, what you want to do is, instead of placing to where the color matches up, we're gonna be placing it this way. And this algorithm right here is going to go to the left, which is the same algorithm where if this piece were to be here, and you do the algorithm to this, and that goes in. So the algorithm you do is up prime, L prime, up, left, up, front, up prime, front prime. And there you go, that puts it in. Okay, so we have one more right here, and this one stands up, so we're going to be using the right algorithm, the one that we move to the right. So here, and there we go. Okay, so we solve the second layer. Now if you have a case where if one of the edge pieces are in the right spot but it's flipped, then you just pick one of the random yellow edges, you put in there, and then you do the algorithm either to the left or right, which is the similar situation how we did on the 3x3. And if you don't get that situation, go check out my 3x3 video on how to fix that. But other than that, we got the second layer completed. So now we're ready for the next step. Okay, so the next step is we're going to be solving the yellow cross. Now, like the 3x3, you can have 4 situations. You can have the dot, the backwards L, the bar, or the cross completed, which is like this right here on a regular. And the algorithm is pretty much exactly the same as the original one. So the algorithm to do that, where you have the center, backwards L, or the bar, is front, right, up, right prime, up prime, front prime. Okay, and there we go. So we have a bar. So we're gonna do that one more time. And there we go. So we got the yellow cross. And now we're gonna be ready for the next step. Alright, so the next step is we're gonna be positioning the edges, just like on the 3x3. So positioning edges, how it works is, if you don't remember from 3x3, is you can have two edges are in the right spot, and the 2 edges are flipped, like this one right here. Now you can also have a case where none of them are in the right spot. And if that happens, then you're going to do this algorithm, and it doesn't matter how you hold it, obviously. And also you can have all of them in the right spot. So if you have excuse me, if you have all of them in the right spot, then you don't have to do this algorithm. Wait, hang on. Sorry about that. Pardon me. Yeah, so the algorithm where you have 2 in the right spot and 2 are not, or none of them, is you're gonna hold it like this. So hold it in a position where you have 2 that are flipped, but keep the 2 in the back. This algorithm will switch these 2, and these will leave these 2 alone. Alright, so move is right, up, right prime, up, right, up twice, right prime, and then do one last up loop. And there we go, we got all in our rights. We have all the edges in the right spot. Once you have all in the right spot, let's move on. Alright, so the next step is to position the yellow corners, just like how we did on this one. Now, and the position is, there's also 3 situations. You can have 1 in the right spot like I have, you can have none, or you can have all in the right spot. And if none of them are in the right spot, you're going to be doing this algorithm, and of course it doesn't matter which way how you hold it. You do this algorithm, and then you have 1 in the right spot, like I have right here. Now, when you're doing an algorithm, when you have 1 in the right spot, you want to hold it like this, on the left, right, like right here where it's facing me. And when I do this algorithm, it's going to rotate these 3 counterclockwise, and we'll stay this one alone. Alright, we're going to position it right now. So the move is up, right, up prime, left prime, up, right prime, up prime, left. And they're still not in the right spot, so we're gonna have to do this algorithm one more time. Alright, there we go. We got all in the right spot. So this one's obviously right, the blue is right, the green is right, and orange is right. Once you have all in the right spot, we're ready for the last step. So the last step is just to solve all the yellow corners, just like how we did on here. And once again is, after doing this algorithm, don't ever rotate your cube anywhere, otherwise you're gonna mess it up and you have to start over. So what I would do is I would have the green side facing me and also the red as well. And the algorithm is pretty much the same like what we did on the white face. So the move is right prime, down prime, right, down, right prime, down prime, right, and down. And don't forget to do the last D move, because if you don't do that, I'm gonna mess it up. Once you do the last down move, you're just gonna rotate the top layer right here, and you're gonna continue the next yellow corner. There you go. Place it in the right spot, and we're doing the last one. And the last one. And notice the green side is still facing me. And there you go. Everything's finished. Now we just need to rotate the top layer, and boom, there we go. We have now solved the windmill cube. Well, congratulations, you have completed this. I hope you understand this tutorial and this was very helpful. And one thing to know is just keep practicing until you get the hang of it, because practice makes progress. And I will see you guys later in the next video of other solving Rubik's Cube tutorial. So, thanks for watching.